He didn't even raise his voice. He just leaned against the counter, scrolling his phone, and said, "If you keep acting like this, I'll leave." I remember how quiet the room got. How my chest dropped like I was being punished for wanting basic respect. Then I heard him laugh. Not with me. About me. That's when I realized something terrifying. This breakup threat wasn't anger. It was a weapon. And that moment, that was the last second he ever had power over me. Marcus leans against the kitchen counter, phone glowing in his hand, voice smooth like he's rehearsed this line before. The smirk on his face tells me everything. He thinks he's won already. I freeze, chest tight, hands gripping the edge of the sink. This isn't the first time he's threatened to leave, but something about tonight feels different. The way he's looking at me, like I'm a problem he's solving with 4 simple words. The threat wasn't a warning. It was a control move. A chess piece sliding across the board while I stood there like I was supposed to beg. But I don't beg. I just go quiet. Minutes crawl by. Marcus walks into the living room, phone pressed to his ear, voice carrying through the thin walls. I stay in the kitchen, hands shaking, wondering if I should follow him or pack my things. Then I hear it. His laugh. That low, easy chuckle he uses when he's talking to his friends. "Yeah, she's being dramatic again," he says. "You know how desperate she gets when I threaten to leave." My blood turns cold. The phone is right there on the counter. My phone. Recording app still open from when I was practicing a work presentation earlier. I tap record. His voice continues, clearer now. "Nah, I'm not actually leaving. I just say that when she starts asking for too much. Works every time, man. She'll apologize by tomorrow." More laughter. More casual cruelty. My hands aren't shaking from fear anymore. They're shaking from rage I've never allowed myself to feel. I stop the recording. Save it. Lock my phone. The threat was performance. A script he's used before. And I was the audience, playing my part perfectly. I sit alone in our bedroom, headphones in, listening to the recording on repeat. Each word slices deeper, but not in the way pain usually does. This is different. This is clarity cutting through fog. The pattern becomes obvious now. Every time I asked for something, date night, help with bills, emotional support, the threat appeared. "If you keep this up, I'll leave." And I'd back down. Apologize. Shrink myself smaller. The threats always came right before he got what he wanted. Money. Silence. Obedience. I'd thought I was in a relationship. But really, I was in a hostage situation where the captor convinced me I was free. My heartbreak mutates into something colder. Something sharper. Clarity. I think about confronting him right now. Throwing the recording in his face. Watching him scramble for excuses. But something stops me. A voice in my head that sounds smarter than my anger. Don't confront him yet. Plan first. I save the recording to 3 different places. Cloud. Email. USB drive. Then I decide not to confront him at all. Not yet. The next morning, Marcus wakes up relaxed. He kisses my forehead, makes coffee, acts like nothing happened. Like he didn't threaten our relationship last night. Like I didn't hear him laughing about manipulating me. At breakfast, I play the role he's conditioned me to perform, calm, agreeable, apologetic. "I'm sorry about yesterday," I say softly. "You're right. I was being too much." His shoulders drop with relief. "It's okay, babe. I know you get emotional sometimes." I nod. Smile. Pour him more coffee. Inside, I'm screaming. But outside, I'm perfect. Predictable. Safe. Marcus relaxes completely, convinced he's regained control. He kisses me goodbye, tells me he loves me, and leaves for work whistling. The second his car pulls away, I open my laptop. Search for apartments. Calculate what I'd need to leave. Run the numbers on my savings. It's not enough. Not yet. That night, I open a secret savings account at a different bank. Transfer $200. It's a start. If this story seems personal, please like and subscribe. Your support means everything. I reconnect with Lena. We'd been close friends before Marcus, but he'd slowly isolated me from her with comments like, "She's kind of negative, don't you think?" Or, "Does she really need to know everything about our relationship?" I text her, "Can we meet for coffee?" She responds in seconds, "Yes." When? We meet the next afternoon. I tell her everything. The threats. The recording. The pattern. She listens without interrupting, eyes getting wider with every sentence. When I finish, she's quiet for a long moment. Then she says one sentence that hits like lightning, "You know he needs you more than you need him, right?" I blink. What? Think about it. Who pays most of the bills? Who handles everything? Who keeps the relationship running? It's you. He needs you. You don't need him. For the first time in 3 years, that feels true. Lena leans forward. My company is hiring. Marketing position. Good pay. You'd be perfect for it. Really? Really? I'll send you the link tonight. I leave that coffee shop feeling lighter than I have in months. Marcus senses the shift. I don't know how, but he does. Suddenly, he's affectionate again. Brings me flowers. Suggests date night. Holds my hand while watching TV. This is the honeymoon phase. The part of the cycle where he reels me back in, making me forget the threats and the laughter and the manipulation. But I've read about this. Researched it late at night when he was asleep. This is textbook. The tension, the explosion, the honeymoon, the calm, then back to tension. I'm watching it now like a scientist. Emotionally detached. Taking notes in my mind. He cooks dinner. Compliments my hair. Asks about my day and actually listens, or pretends to. At the end of the week, he drops it casually while we're washing dishes. I've been thinking. There's a great job opportunity in Seattle. Might be moving there soon. I freeze. Seattle? Yeah. With or without you, honestly. Depends on if you're ready to grow up and commit. There it is. The trap dressed as an opportunity. Move with him or lose him. Let me think about it, I say calmly. His smile falters. He expected panic. Instead of panicking, I apply for the job Lena mentioned. The application asks for references, examples of work, and a cover letter. I spend 3 nights perfecting everything. The position pays $15,000 more than Marcus makes. $15,000. I don't tell him. Not about the application, not about the interview scheduled for next Thursday, not about the hope growing in my chest like a stubborn weed pushing through concrete. The morning of the interview, I tell Marcus I'm meeting Lena for lunch. He barely looks up from his game. Cool. Have fun. I drive to the office building, nerves buzzing. The interview goes well. Really well. The hiring manager, Rachel, asks thoughtful questions and seems impressed by my answers. At the end, she pauses, looking at my resume. Your name sounds familiar. Have you applied here before? No, this is my first time. Interesting. She types something into her computer. Her eyebrows lift. Oh. Well, this is awkward. My stomach drops. What is it? Someone with your last name applied here 6 months ago. Marcus Reeves? My blood runs cold. That's my boyfriend. Oh. Rachel's expression shifts. I see. Rachel closes her laptop, choosing words carefully. I probably shouldn't share this, but since you're connected. Marcus was rejected. Not for skills, but for attitude issues during the interview. He became hostile when questioned about gaps in his resume. The room tilted slightly. Marcus applied here? 6 months ago? And never told me? He also mentioned having a partner who would move with him. Made some comments about you being supportive no matter what. It raised red flags about his expectations. Suddenly, everything clicks into place. The control tactics. The threats. The isolation. I'm not his partner. I'm his emotional safety net. The person who makes him feel powerful when the world doesn't. Rachel leans forward. Between you and me? You presented yourself 10 times better than he did. You're exactly what we're looking for. My heart pounds. Really? Really? Expect a call by Friday. I drive home in a daze, mind racing. Marcus tried to get this job. Failed. Never told me. And now I might get it. Friday arrives. Rachel calls with an offer. I accept immediately. I start coming home later, saying I picked up extra shifts at my current job. Marcus doesn't question it. I dress better. Take care of myself. Smile at my phone when Lena texts congratulations. Marcus grows suspicious. Then insecure. One evening, while I'm scrolling through work emails, he appears in the doorway. You've been different lately. Different how? I don't know. Distant. Are we okay? We're fine, Marcus. He shifts his weight. Because if you're not happy, I could just leave. Make it easier for both of us. The threat. Again. But this time, something unexpected happens. I laugh. Not a bitter laugh or a crying laugh. A genuine, surprised laugh at how predictable he's become. At how little power those words hold now. His face pales. What's funny? Nothing. Sorry. I return to my phone. But we both know something fundamental just shifted. The threat didn't land. And he wasn't prepared for that. Marcus repeats the threat, sharper this time, voice tight with panic. I'm serious. If you keep acting weird, I'll leave. Tonight. I look up from my phone, meeting his eyes with a calmness I didn't know I possessed. Do what you think you should, Marcus. The words hang in the air like smoke. He stares at me, mouth slightly open, clearly expecting tears or apologies or begging. Permission to leave wasn't part of his script. Are you serious right now? Completely serious. Do what's best for you. His face reddens. Fine. Fine. I'm leaving. He storms to the bedroom, throws random clothes into a duffel bag, the sound of drawers slamming echoing through our apartment. I stay on the couch, heart pounding but mind clear. He returns, bag slung over his shoulder, keys jangling. Last chance. You want me to stay? That's your decision. He slams the door so hard a picture frame falls off the wall. The silence after is deafening. I sit there, waiting for panic, for regret, for the familiar ache of abandonment. But it doesn't come. Only relief. Hours pass. Marcus doesn't come back. His location shows he's at his friend Tyler's apartment across town. I should feel scared. Alone. Worried he'll never return. That's what he's counting on, me spiraling, calling him, begging him to come home. Instead, I order Thai food. Watch the show he always complained about. Stretch out across the entire couch. For a moment, doubt creeps in. 3 years together. Gone. Just like that. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe I should call. Then I remember his laugh on that recording. Works every time, man. The doubt evaporates. Relief floods back in. I sleep in the middle of the bed, lights off, door locked. No one's angry breathing beside me. No one's alarm going off at 5 a.m. for a gym session he never actually does. I sleep better than I have in years. At 3 a.m., I hear a key in the lock. The door opens slowly. Marcus stumbles in, smelling like beer, trying to be quiet. He finds me awake, sitting in the dark. "You're up," he says, voice uncertain. I'm up. He wasn't prepared for me to still be calm. Marcus drops his bag by the door, running a hand through his hair. "Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have stormed out like that." I don't respond. "It's just, work has been stressful. And you've been acting distant. And I felt like you didn't care anymore." Blaming stress. Blaming me. Classic. "I thought you'd at least text me," he continues. "Ask me to come home." Why would I do that? You left. Because we're together, babe. That's what you do. I study him in the dim light from the street lamp outside. He looks smaller somehow. Tired. Desperate. "Are you seeing someone else?" The question comes out sharp, accusatory. "No." "Then what's going on with you?" "I'm just tired, Marcus. Tired of a lot of things." He sits on the edge of the couch, not touching me. Like what? Like threats. Like feeling small. Like walking on eggshells so you don't get upset and leave. He's quiet for a long time. "I never meant to make you feel that way." "But you did." "You do." "So what now?" I meet his eyes. "I don't know." "What do you want?" He looks lost. Confused. For once, he doesn't have an answer. The next morning, Marcus is extra attentive. Makes me breakfast. Offers to do laundry. Keeps asking if I'm okay. I'm polite but distant. Going through the motions. Over coffee, he tries again. "I feel like you're somewhere else. Like you've already left." I look at him, really look, and realize he's right. I have left. Emotionally, I checked out the moment I heard him laugh about controlling me. I'm seeing myself clearly for the first time, I say quietly. What does that mean? It means I understand what's been happening. The pattern. The threats. The way you use leaving as a weapon to keep me small. His face hardens. That's not fair. Isn't it? I love you. I've always loved you. If I threaten to leave sometimes, it's because I'm scared of losing you. The manipulation is so smooth, I almost miss it. Reframing abuse as love. Making his control about fear. That doesn't make it okay, Marcus. He stands abruptly. You know what? Maybe we should break up. Maybe that's what you want. There it is. The ultimatum. The threat. The weapon he's always used. But this time, I'm ready. I look at him across the kitchen table. Really look. At the man who promised to love me but spent 3 years making me feel worthless. The man who weaponized leaving to keep me under control. The threat has lost all power. It's just words now. Empty, meaningless words. With a steady voice, calm and clear, I say one word, okay. Silence crashes into the room harder than any shouting ever could. Marcus stares at me. What? Okay. Let's break up. You're not serious. I'm completely serious. He laughs. It's forced, uncomfortable. You're bluffing. You always do this, act tough then apologize later. I stand, pushing my chair back. I'm not bluffing. Babe, come on. Don't call me that anymore. His laugh dies. His face pales. He's searching my expression for cracks, for weakness, for any sign I'm playing the game he knows. But I'm not playing anymore. I'm done. You can't just end this, he says, voice rising. Yes, Marcus. I can. And I am. Where will you even go? That's not your concern anymore. For the first time, he looks genuinely scared. The power dynamic has completely flipped, and he has no idea how to handle it. I walk to the bedroom and start packing. Only what's mine. Clothes. Books. Laptop. Chargers. The things I bought before Marcus, the things that belong only to me. Marcus follows, standing in the doorway. Wait. Can we talk about this? We've been talking for 3 years. I'm done talking. But I love you. I pause, a sweater half folded in my hands. You love controlling me. There's a difference. That's not true. Isn't it? When was the last time you asked what I wanted? What I needed? When was the last time my feelings mattered as much as yours? He opens his mouth. Closes it. No answer comes. I finish packing one suitcase. It's not everything, but it's enough. I'll get the rest later when he's at work. I walk toward the door. Marcus follows, panic clear in his voice now. Where are you going? Lena's. You can't just leave. Watch me. Please. Please, let's talk about this. I'll change. I promise I'll change. I reach for the doorknob. His hand covers mine, not forcefully, but desperately. Don't touch me. He drops his hand like I burned him. I open the door. Walk through. Don't turn around. Behind me, I hear him calling my name. Begging. Apologizing. I don't stop walking. My phone explodes with messages. 20 texts in the first hour. Voicemails. Missed calls. The messages cycle through every emotion, sorry, angry, confused, desperate. I didn't mean it. You're overreacting. I can't believe you're being this childish. Please come home. You're making a huge mistake. I love you. I block his number. Then his social media. Then his email. Lena's apartment is small but warm. She sets me up on her couch with blankets and tea. You can stay as long as you need. Thank you. How do you feel? I think about it. Scared. But also, free. The quiet feels unreal. No walking on eggshells. No monitoring his mood. No preparing for the next threat. Just peace. Addictive, beautiful peace. That night, I can't sleep. I pull out my phone and stare at the job offer email from Rachel. Start date, 3 weeks. I type a response, I accept. Thank you for this opportunity. Morning comes with a new message from Marcus on Facebook. I forgot to block him there. We need to talk about the apartment lease. I block him there too. Forward his message to Lena. Can you handle communications about the lease? I can't talk to him. Absolutely. I signed the new job contract that afternoon. Future secured. My confidence grows fast. Too fast for Marcus's comfort, apparently. I start my new job. Excel immediately. Rachel introduces me around, and people actually respect my ideas. No one interrupts me. No one dismisses my input. Mutual friends start noticing the change. Emily texts. You seem really happy lately. Everything okay? I smile at my phone, everything's great. Within a week, Marcus starts spreading his version. I hear it through Emily, through my cousin, through coworkers who somehow know him. His story, I abandoned him out of nowhere. Got cold. Refused to communicate. Left him heartbroken and confused. I'm painted as the villain. The cruel girlfriend who threw away a loving relationship. Emily sends screenshots. Marcus posted on Facebook. Sometimes you give someone everything and they still leave. Heartbroken doesn't even cover it. Comments flood in, so sorry, man. Her loss. You deserve better. I stare at the screenshots, anger rising. Then Lena appears behind me. Don't respond. He's lying. Let him lie. People who matter will see the truth. What if they don't? She points to my phone. You have receipts. Right. They're recording. I don't blast Marcus publicly. That's not who I am. But when mutual friends reach out asking my side, I don't hide anymore either. To Emily, I send the recording. Just the audio. No explanation needed. She calls immediately. Oh my God. Yeah. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. It's okay. You couldn't have known. Emily isn't the only one. 3 other friends reach out. I share the truth quietly, privately, only when asked. The pattern emerges for them the same way it emerged for me. The threats. The manipulation. The control masked as love. Screenshots start circulating. Not from me, from people he lied to who now see through him. His own messages, his own words, his own contradictions. Marcus loses his narrative. The victim story crumbles. One evening, Lena bursts into the apartment. Did you hear? Hear what? Marcus lost that promotion he was bragging about. Apparently HR flagged him after someone reported his behavior. My heart skips. Someone reported him? An ex-coworker came forward. Said he'd been inappropriate. With you gone, other people felt safe speaking up. I sit down, processing. Marcus is finally facing consequences. Real ones. My phone buzzes. Unknown number, we need to talk. This has gone too far. Marcus. New number. Same desperation. The message sits on my screen, glowing like a trap. People are lying about me. You know I'm not what they're saying. Please. We need to fix this. Another message? I lost my promotion because of rumors. Rumors you started. I screenshot both messages. Send them to Lena. Her response, he's spiraling. Don't respond. But part of me wants to. Not to fix things. Not to help him. Just to say something. Anything. I type, I didn't start rumors. I shared the truth when asked. Delete it. Don't send. Type again, you did this to yourself. Delete. Don't send. Finally, I type nothing. Just stare at his messages until the screen goes dark. 3 days later, Marcus tries again. This time from his mom's phone. Honey, it's Marcus. I know you blocked me. I just want to apologize. Really apologize. I see what I did wrong now. I'm in therapy. I'm working on myself. Can we please talk? Therapy. The magic word. The thing that's supposed to fix everything. I consider replying. Not with anger. Not with forgiveness. Just closure. Then I remember something Lena said, closure doesn't come from him. It comes from you deciding you're done. I delete the message. Block his mom's number too. That week, I'm invited to speak on a company panel about career transitions and workplace confidence. The panel is intimidating. 5 other speakers, all more experienced than me. But Rachel insisted I had a valuable perspective. The day arrives. I'm terrified but prepared. I've practiced my talking points with Lena a dozen times. Backstage, Rachel squeezes my hand. You've got this. Just be honest. The moderator introduces us. I'm third to speak. When my turn comes, my voice shakes at first, then steadies. I talk about boundaries. About recognizing when someone makes you small. About the courage it takes to walk away from relationships, romantic or professional, that drain you. Sometimes the hardest thing is realizing that love shouldn't feel like punishment, I say. And that leaving isn't failure. It's survival. The audience is silent. Engaged. Listening. I never mention Marcus's name. Don't need to. The story resonates without specifics. When I finish, applause fills the room. Genuine, warm applause. I walk off stage feeling 10 feet tall. Rachel hugs me. That was incredible. In the audience, during Q&A, I scan faces. Then I see him. Marcus. In the back row. Sitting alone. Staring at me with an expression I can't read. Our eyes meet across the room. My heart stutters, but I don't look away. He looks small now. Uncertain. Exposed. The panel ends. People approach me with questions, with thanks, with their own stories. I'm surrounded by connection and validation. Marcus waits. Lurking near the exit, hands in his pockets, trying to blend into the wall. Rachel notices. Is that him? Yeah. Want me to get security? No. I've got this. I finish conversations, taking my time. When the room mostly clears, I walk toward the exit. Toward him. He steps forward. Can we talk? About what? About everything. About what you said up there. I heard you. I really heard you. Good. I want to apologize. For real this time. Not over text. Face to face. I study him. He looks tired. Defeated. Like someone who finally realized the game is over. Okay. Apologize. He blinks, surprised. Here? You wanted to talk. So talk. He shifts uncomfortably. I was wrong. About everything. The threats, the control, the way I made you feel. I didn't see it then, but I see it now. What changed? Losing you. Losing my promotion. Having people see me the way I really was. So you're sorry because you faced consequences? No. I'm sorry because I hurt you. I cross my arms, standing in the empty conference room with Marcus, the weight of 3 years between us. You didn't just hurt me, I say quietly. You tried to control me. With threats. With fear. With making me believe I was nothing without you. I know. Do you? Because your apology sounds like damage control. His face reddens. I'm trying here. You're trying because you lost something. Not because you understand what you did. That's not fair. Life isn't fair, Marcus. You taught me that. He takes a step closer. I take a step back. He notices. I don't want you back, I say before he can speak. I don't want to fix this. I don't want friendship or closure or anything from you. Then why are you talking to me? Good question. Why am I? Because you showed up here, I say. And because I want you to know that the threat you used to control me became the best thing that ever happened. You leaving, or threatening to, freed me. He looks like I've slapped him. You're really doing this? Just, cutting me out completely? Yes. After 3 years? Especially after 3 years. People are starting to trickle out of other panels. Rachel catches my eye from across the hall, making sure I'm okay. I nod. Goodbye, Marcus. I walk past him. He doesn't follow this time. Outside, the sun is setting, painting the sky orange and pink. I breathe in the cool evening air and smile. Marcus tries one last tactic in the parking garage. He catches up to me at my car, slightly out of breath. Wait. Please. I unlock my door but don't get in. What? I need you to know something. You ruined me. My reputation, my job, my life. People look at me differently now because of what you said. There it is. The final weapon. Guilt. I didn't ruin you, Marcus. You did that yourself. I lost everything. No. You lost control. There's a difference. People think I'm some monster. Are you? What? Are you a monster? Or did you just do monstrous things? He stares at me, mouth open, no answer ready. I didn't ruin you, I say again, softer this time. I just stopped protecting you from the consequences of your own actions. That's not the same thing. So that's it? I'm just supposed to live with this? Yes. The same way I had to live with feeling small and scared and worthless for 3 years. You'll survive. Trust me. I get in my car. Close the door. Start the engine. Marcus stands there, watching. I see him in my rearview mirror as I drive away, getting smaller and smaller until he disappears completely. I turn on music. Roll down the windows. Feel the wind in my hair. Freedom tastes like possibility. Like new beginnings. Like the best decision I ever made. Life stabilizes in ways I never imagined possible. No chaos. No threats. No fear. Just forward momentum. I get promoted at work after only 4 months. Rachel becomes more than a boss, she's a mentor. My confidence grows daily. Lena and I find a 2-bedroom apartment together. We paint the walls bright colors. Fill it with plants. Host dinner parties with friends who actually respect me. I start dating again, casually. Nothing serious. Just learning what it feels like to be with someone who doesn't use love as a weapon. My mom calls one evening. You sound happy, sweetheart. I am, Mom. Really happy. I'm proud of you. For leaving. For building this new life. Thanks, Mom. 6 months after leaving Marcus, I'm sitting in my new apartment, morning coffee in hand, looking at the city skyline through our window. My phone rings. Unknown number. I almost don't answer. But something makes me pick up. Hello? Hi, is this the woman from the career panel 6 months ago? Yes? My name is Diana. I run a nonprofit helping women leave abusive relationships. I was in the audience that day. Your story changed my life. Diana explains that my panel talk inspired her to launch a mentorship program pairing women escaping toxic relationships with career mentors. She wants to know if I'd be willing to participate. Me? I'm not a therapist or. You don't need to be. You're someone who survived. Who rebuilt. Who didn't let one person's cruelty define your future. That's exactly what these women need to see. I think about the girl I was a year ago. Scared. Small. Convinced I needed Marcus to be whole. Yes, I say. I'd love to help. After hanging up, I sit in the morning light, thinking about the journey. About how Marcus's threat, the weapon he wielded to control me, became the catalyst for everything beautiful in my life now. The breakup he used as punishment became my escape. My upgrade. My awakening. I look around my apartment. At the life I built without him. The job. The friendships. The confidence. The peace. My phone buzzes. A text from Lena, coffee run. Want your usual? I smile, typing back, yes please. Then I open my laptop and start drafting an email to Diana about the mentorship program. The call that confirmed what I already know, the threat that once controlled me built the life I now own. Marcus thought leaving was the worst thing he could do to me. He was wrong. Leaving was the best gift he ever gave me. And I've never been more grateful.